Hello, my name is Vanessa. I'm a lightworker and I'm here to help. In this video, I want to talk about why I don't want to be in a relationship and why you might not want to be in a relationship as well. So this is a part 2 of a video. One of my first videos I ever made was why I don't want to be in a relationship, but I think there'll be many videos on this, probably. And the most exciting thing for me really truly is the fact that ever since I can remember up until recently, maybe 4 months, I'm really bad with time, but about 4 months ago, that I've always really wanted to be in a relationship. And I really always felt that that was the way I was going to feel whole. And that was the way I was going to feel connected strongly to another person. And that has really gone away. And I'm so happy. And not to say that I don't want it to come back, but right now I'm just really enjoying getting to know myself, becoming whole um, just by myself, and really doing a lot of personal work. And it's really just not something on my mind at all. But what I noticed was a lot of relationship mistakes that I was making and a lot of relationship patterns that I was getting into. So if you find yourself making any of these relationship mistakes, or if you recognize any relationship patterns that you yourself are getting into, it might be time to take a break and do some personal work. So the number one mistake that I was making was something I touched on just a moment ago, was that my belief was that I was not going to be whole until I found another person that was going to be my other half, that was going to be there for me, like that ride or die relationship. That's what I always wanted. And I was always searching for this, searching for someone who is going to be loyal and make an effort to really see, hear, and understand me. And time and time again, that failed and did not happen. In fact, I continuously picked partners who had zero interest in actually getting to know who I was, zero interest in actually seeing, hearing, and understanding me. Um, and also, I was choosing partners who were just really unconscious. And so in the past, I was really unconscious myself. So that was the match. We're going to attract people, partners, and friendships, all people actually, into our lives that are an exact vibrational match to us. So if we ourselves are really unconscious, like I was, then we are going to attract those type of people into relationships. And the second thing that we do is we choose partners based on our childhood, based on the way that our primary caregivers treated us, and specifically in tune with wounds that we had. Because the brain is always trying to fix things, and our brain is thinking that if we find a partner, so say our parents were just neglectful, and they never really paid attention to us the way that we wanted to, we are going to choose partners who also are going to neglect us. And then it's the hope that we will finally be able to get this person to stop neglecting us and to give us the attention that we need. And in this way, the wound will be healed. But it is very unlikely that this is going to play out in that way. And so we need to go in and heal our own wounds, our childhood wounds, before entering into a relationship. So, number one, if you have a ton of unhealed childhood wounds, and you are continuously noticing that you are picking the same type of partners with the same type of reaction, then it might be time to stop, and just take a moment to be by yourself and do some healing. And so I'm just really excited that, so what happened was I was single for a little while. I had ended the relationship with my youngest son's father, and I was really, really hardcore searching on online dating websites, trying to meet this conscious man who was going to complete me. Even after my spiritual awakening, because it happens in layers. It doesn't just happen like a big supernova explosion. It actually happens slowly in layers, and is still happening now. There are definitely still things that I am unconscious about that are probably going to be revealed to me in layers, like an onion. So I got cut off there, but let's continue. So I was dating this man. I had called out to the universe and I demanded that I was in a relationship. I wanted a relationship, and I said, I don't care. I want a relationship now. Um, so the universe gave that to me. I met this person. He was a nice enough guy. He was actually the first guy I ever met who understood what source was. So that was super attractive to me. And I was really excited and kind of did the same thing I did, just diving headfirst in and really not exploring the person enough to get to know who he really was and actually how conscious that he was. Not just how conscious he said he was, but really investigating that. And I didn't do that. But after just a few months, it was only a few months long relationship. It was blatantly obvious to me. The universe actually, in meditation, just kept sending me a series of memories, short memories of things that had happened, and was just showing me like, listen, you need to get out of here. So I ended that relationship, and I was so happy because what wound up happening in a meditation that day or the day after, I can't exactly remember, but I wound up just having spontaneous laughter. This happens to me sometimes, where I have this loving, playful energy that just causes me to just laugh. And I was having that, and the universe was just letting me know, like, hey, listen, I gave you what you wanted, but what you really want is to be whole. And I felt this complete energy come in, which was whole. It was so beautiful. It was this piercing energy that just came through my chest and filled me up with wholeness, and just I felt like I no longer needed another human being to complete me. I already was complete. I already was whole. And it was so beautiful, and that feeling has never left me. I still feel whole. I still feel like there's that everything that I need I can get from myself. And I really have no interest in a relationship right now. That's not to say that in the future, if a really conscious man who is really fitting to me approaches me, I'm certainly not going to be looking, but at this time anyways, who can say in the future? But that I would say no, I don't know that, but I'm certainly not looking, and I certainly know now that it is me who is going to be providing all of these deep core needs that I have. And so I really encourage you to seek this out for yourself. If you are continuously looking for another person to complete you or to make you feel whole in any way, I can pretty much guarantee that that is going to be just an endless search if you are searching outside of yourself. We are the only ones that are fully capable of seeing, hearing, and understanding us. And if you find a conscious partner, then their person will be able to come close to that. But really, it starts with us. If we don't do the work on ourselves, relationships are going to be a struggle for us. So I'm just so grateful that the universe, just how everything happened, divine timing. I completely believe in divine timing. And right now I'm so passionate about being a healer, about learning more about being a healer, about making these videos, about speaking to you, about my dreams right now, interpreting my dreams, about just becoming more conscious on a daily basis and working on my health and my well-being. And those are my priorities, and of course my children. So it's just not something that I'm thinking about, and it is such a relief. It is such a relief, and I'm so grateful for how the universe has unfolded and revealed information to me. So I really encourage you to do the inner work, because the more inner work that you do, the easier your relationships are going to be, and also you are going to be able to see clearer when a person is just not right for you, not compatible. Because in order for you to have a relationship that is going to be long lasting and um, feel good and provide the things that you're looking for, you need to have a spiritual, mental, and physical connection. And a lot of us are just not compatible, and we usually have just one of those things when we need all three of those things. And more importantly, we need to already be whole ourselves, and we need to have done a massive amount of healing ourselves. Yeah, so I'm super excited. This is great news, and this is great news for you too, because you do not need anyone. You do not need a relationship to get the things that you are wanting. It's all within you. It's all within you. And I encourage you, if you don't feel like this, to call out to the universe and ask the universe to reveal to you this, the wholeness that is already inside of you. I love you so much, and I wish you luck whether you're in a relationship or not. Thank you so much. Bye.